Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Gold Rush Fred Lewis hints he won't be in Season 15. Gold Rush fans don't think that Fred Lewis is a good miner, and now they suspect he might not return for Season 15 of the Discovery Channel show. He missed time on the show in the past, but he popped up after 5 episodes in Season 14. At the time, he looked for work, but Parker Schnabel had no vacancies. Fred Lewis unpopular with the crew and fans. The workers were happy to see the back of Fred Lewis after his first 2 seasons on the Discovery Channel. Many of them complained to Rick Ness about the way he worked with them. It was Buzz who moved to Rick's team and claimed that working for Lewis seemed like hell. His unprofitable efforts also made it seem that he had bad luck. Fred Lewis debuted on the show in 2020, but even after 4 years, the veteran medic hasn't done all that well. So, a lot of critics who watch Gold Rush think he'll never make it. While they appreciate that he employs other vets, they also think he's too proud to humble himself and take instruction from more experienced miners on the Discovery Channel. Gold Rush fans think Fred's not returning. On Tuesday this week, the so-called hobby miner shared some photos on Instagram, and he was busy with a new venture. In his caption, the Gold Rush star said, "Fans on the platform questioned Fred leaking spoilers for the next season. Also, several of them thought that it indicated he wouldn't return for Season 15. On Reddit, an OP who shared about the post also thought the same thing. They wrote, Discovery Channel fans discussed the mining venture. Some viewers believed that Fred Lewis might not return to the next season of Gold Rush, and others hoped he wouldn't. Here are some of those comments. I hope he finds joy and success in whatever he does. As long as he isn't on the show anymore, because he makes modding here miserable. Tev, if he had a 1,000 to 1,500 ounce season, I'd be fine with bringing him back. But it's Fred, so that's not happening lol. Fred needed to work on someone's crew for longer. He still seems to have very little idea what he's doing, and he's not gonna succeed until he figures it out. They've already said he won't be on the show. I'd rather suffer through tenors of Hoffmans instead of 10 seconds of Fred." Fred Lewis, one of the prominent faces from the popular Discovery Channel series Gold Rush, has become a familiar figure among fans of the show. Known for his military background, tenacity, and sometimes controversial leadership style, Fred has carved out his place in the high-stakes world of gold mining. But as Season 15 approaches, hints from Fred suggest he might not be returning, leaving fans buzzing with speculation and curiosity. ###, the unexpected rise of Fred Lewis. Fred Lewis was not part of the original cast when Gold Rush first aired. He joined the show in later seasons, initially as a guest, and then as the leader of his own mining crew. Fred, a former Green Beret medic and Special Forces veteran, brought a different kind of energy to the series. His journey wasn't just about finding gold, but also about overcoming personal and professional challenges, reinventing himself after leaving the military. His crew, often dubbed as the Misfits of Mining, consisted of veterans and individuals who, like Fred, were seeking a second chance at life. Their struggles were not just with the ground beneath them, but also with adapting to civilian life, working together as a team, and dealing with the intense pressures of the gold mining world. Fred's story was more than just about striking it rich. It was about resilience, leadership, and redemption. ### hints of departure, the social media clues. Recently, fans have noticed that Fred's social media presence has been sprinkled with cryptic messages that suggest he might not return for Season 15. While Fred has always been active on platforms like Instagram and Facebook, sharing behind-the-scenes glimpses of his life and the mining operations, the tone of his posts has shifted. Instead of the usual updates from the field or motivational talks, Fred has been posting reflective messages, hinting at new beginnings and the closing of chapters. One post in particular caught the attention of fans. A photo of Fred looking out over a misty landscape, captioned, "Sometimes you have to know when to walk away. It's not always about the gold." This statement, paired with the absence of any specific mention of upcoming mining plans, led many to speculate that Fred might be contemplating a break from the show, or perhaps leaving it altogether. Another telling sign was his interaction with fans in the comment sections. When asked directly about his plans for season 15, Fred's responses were vague. Instead of confirming or denying his participation, he would respond with ambiguous phrases like, "We'll see what the future holds," or "Time to explore new adventures." This coyness has only fueled the rumors, leaving fans to wonder if they've seen the last of Fred on Gold Rush. Possible reasons behind the decision. Fred's possible departure from Gold Rush could stem from various factors, both personal and professional. One of the most significant challenges Fred has faced on the show is criticism. From the very beginning, Fred's unconventional methods, his sometimes abrasive leadership style, and his team's frequent setbacks have made him a polarizing figure among viewers. While some fans admire his determination and never-give-up attitude, others have been vocal about his lack of mining experience and the high-stress environment he creates for his crew. This criticism isn't just confined to viewers. Fred has often found himself at odds with other miners on the show who have years of experience in the field. These clashes, along with the constant pressure to prove himself, may have taken a toll. Stepping away could be Fred's way of reclaiming some peace and refocusing on his own personal goals. Moreover, Fred's mission with his crew of veterans has always been about more than just finding gold. It's been about providing purpose and camaraderie to those who have served. While mining has been a means to achieve this, Fred has hinted that there might be other ways to continue this mission, possibly outside the realm of reality television. He has spoken in past interviews about his desire to expand his outreach to veterans, potentially through new ventures that might not involve the intense and unpredictable world of mining. The future for Fred Lewis. If Fred does choose to step away from Gold Rush, it's unlikely he will disappear from the public eye. Fred's journey from military service to television personality has shown that he's not afraid to take risks or reinvent himself. There are already whispers about Fred exploring new opportunities, including potential work in veteran advocacy, motivational speaking, and even other television projects that align more closely with his personal values. Fred's departure could also mean the end of his team's story on Gold Rush, at least in its current form. Without their leader, it's uncertain whether the crew would continue mining or if they would disband. However, the bonds they've formed and the lessons they've learned won't easily fade, suggesting that Fred's impact goes beyond the gold they found or failed to find. Fans' reactions and the show's evolution. Fans of Gold Rush have had mixed reactions to the possibility of Fred's exit. Some are disappointed, feeling that his story brought a unique and necessary dimension to the show. Others see it as a natural progression, especially given the ongoing criticisms and struggles Fred has faced. Regardless of opinion, it's clear that Fred's presence has left an indelible mark on the series. The show itself has seen many miners come and go over the years. From Todd Hoffman's dramatic ups and downs to the rise of Parker Schnabel and Tony Beets, Gold Rush is no stranger to change. If Fred does depart, it will be another chapter in the show's ongoing evolution, and fans will no doubt be eager to see who might step in to fill the void. Conclusion: a miner's legacy beyond the gold. Fred Lewis may not have found as much gold as some of his counterparts, but his contribution to Gold Rush has been about more than just the shiny metal. His journey has highlighted the struggles of veterans, the challenges of leadership, and the personal battles we all face when trying to carve out a new path in life. Whether Fred returns for season 15 or chooses a different direction, His story will remain a testament to resilience and the enduring human spirit. And in the world of Gold Rush, where fortunes are made and lost, that might just be the richest treasure of all.